The 7 husbands formed a protective wall around Madame Bukky, ready to fight their own families. The standoff looked dangerous, so the Onoka people retreated to plan another approach. They returned days later with a different strategy. This time, women led the group and they came to beg rather than threaten. Some women admitted they had been cruel to Madame Bukky because they were jealous of her wealth. The men confessed they had felt intimidated and small around her success, so they attacked the one thing she lacked. After much pleading, Madame Bukky agreed to break the spell. She gave each husband a different potion to drink. Their eyes cleared and confusion replaced the obsessive devotion. They recognized their families and remembered their former lives. The men looked around confused, wondering how they had ended up so far from home. Some began to weep when they realized the months they had lost under the enchantment. But then the same people who had apologized moments earlier turned hostile again. They wanted to beat Madame Bukky for what she had done. The anger they had suppressed during their begging now exploded. They called her a witch and demanded she be punished. Some picked up stones while others grabbed sticks from the ground. The people of Okensu stepped forward and blocked them. They had grown to love Madame Bukky during her time in their village. She had helped their economy, shown kindness to everyone, and caused no trouble. They refused to let Onoka people harm her. The Okensu chief raised his staff and declared that Madame Bukky was under their protection. He reminded the Onoka people that they had created the problem by treating her badly in the first place. He said if they had shown her respect and kindness, she would never have sought such desperate revenge. Defeated, the Onoka delegation left with the 7 men. Some of the younger women from Onoka looked back at Madame Bukky with something like understanding in their eyes. They too knew what it felt like to be judged only by their marital status. Madame Bukky remained in Okensu where she lived peacefully as a respected member of the community, finally finding the acceptance that had always escaped her. She never used the potion again. She had learned that true belonging could not be forced or bought with magic. It had to be earned through genuine kindness and contribution to the community. The people of Okensu valued her for who she was, not for who she had married, and that made all the difference.